I have in my hand the 20-meter IR bullet hybrid camera. It's 1 megapixel and it's a fixed lens. It's 3.6 millimeter. It's available with low-cost small parcel shipping directly from freetv.ie. So one of the main things to realise about this camera is that what we mean when we say hybrid is the fact that with this we're able to set it to be backward compatible with 960H cameras, but also it'll work with the full range of full high definition technologies such as TVI, CVI and AHD as well. So what we actually do is we print off and with each and every camera we put in this following sheet here. And just to show you how to switch between the technologies, then there's a little toggle button here, and if we press the button up for 5 seconds and hold it and release it, it'll be set to CVI. Press it down, TVI. Press it over to the right, it's AHD, and back to the left is analog. Okay. What makes this so attractive about this particular camera is, and we're doing this with all the cameras we're adding onto our system now, is the huge problem now that we've got into the HD area is that there's a whole range of technologies out there competing, and they're not interchangeable and compatible. So what we've decided to do is only stock cameras that'll work with a full range of DVRs that are in the market. And indeed we're implementing the same policy with our DVRs, only stocking DVRs that'll work with the full range of technologies as well. So if you're buying this camera, if you're buying it to use on an existing system, you don't really need to check exactly what resolution etc. it is. If it's very old technology in the 960H, it'll still work, and if it's a new DVR, it'll be able to support 1 megapixel, so it'll definitely work with that one. So it comes in this outer box here. We've a user manual that's in English here, and we've screws and plugs here. And what we have then is, if we look at the leads and cables here, what we have is the BNC will run the picture out, and then we'll have our power connection here. It's a 3.1 millimeter jack port on it. If we look at the mounting on it here, we can see where we can mount it, and then we have a lot of adjustability here in terms of angling it. So it loosen this off and we can adjust it there to the exact angle that we need it at. And if we look on the front here, we have a total of 6 LEDs here, and in the centre we have our 3.6 millimeter LED. Now what I have is on a little platform behind me here, what I have is the camera set up, and it's just set in our screen beforehand. So it's a little bit close to the thing, but overall you can still see it gives a very good picture quality. What we can actually do at this point here is we'll actually go and we'll just knock off our lights here, and it's throwing us in the semi-darkness here, and we'll see it very quickly adjusts, and we have once again very crisp nighttime vision. We'll just knock that back on. So overall we'll say this really is a great new range because it's high end in terms of its spec. It's extremely flexible, and the price point on it is absolutely brilliant. And we've tested resolution, all the rest of it. We've brought in sample on our very first shipments of it, and we really just had great results with it. So I think this is the way we're going to go in terms of the overall technology. So we have the 1 megapixel, and we're adding on 2 megapixel and then spreading out into it. But this really makes the jump from, we'll say, semi-HD, the certain 960H, into the full HD a lot easier. And when you're using this combination, let's say, with a range of Hikvision, which will support all the technologies, AHD, TVI, CVI and indeed IP, in terms of the thing, that it's great to have a camera like this. It's given great flexibility. You can buy cameras or DVRs off us, and it'll work with whatever camera or DVR systems you have already. So that's it anyway, an overview of the 20-meter IR bullet hybrid camera, 1 megapixel, that's available with low-cost shipping directly from freetv.ie.